Alright guys, welcome back to Buzz and Spuds in Japan. Today I'm having whiskey, of course, you know how it is, I love whiskey. Inside. I'm really looking forward for this. It smells so good. You hear that? It's super crunchy. Alright guys, so up next, a must have in any Japanese restaurant. Sashimi, right? Or fresh fish. Yeah, it's very mild. It tastes healthy even though it's like fried. Look at this volume. What did I say? Chanko-nabe, it's made for sumo wrestlers. If you eat this in a sitting, you will gain weight really fast. So, as I said earlier, right, chanko-nabe started from an sumo wrestler that wanted to give sumo students a very affordable but, you know, nutritious and filling sort of a meal. It started the same in here, right? His brother-in-law used to be a sumo wrestler, and then he had an injury, and since then, well, he started like this place over here, right? It's just, as a family business, it's a sumo business, like, it's amazing how much tradition is right in here. 出た椎茸。ちなみに椎茸ってなんでこんな感じ忍者みたいにやりますかね？ Like it looks like a shuriken, right, guys?
花の感じ？
そうですそうです。そう外国の方が結構忍者とか好きなんで、これが手裏剣に見えるんですよね。
なるほど。
Right? It looks like a shuriken, right? Is it for like the flavor to come out? Like what is it for? 味が旨味が出るようにとかですね。ですよね。Right? Yeah. So this is not a shuriken, guys. They do this so the umami of the shiitake comes out better. あ、ごぼうだ。I love ごぼう。
出汁が出ます。
ですよね。ごぼうって万能で美味しいですね。What kind of tofu is it? どんな豆腐ですか？木綿豆腐ですよね。We have also a lot of types of tofu in Japan. We have 木綿, we have 柔らかめ, we have thousands. This is like a special kind of tofu that is a little bit firmer and is actually special for hot pot. We actually use this at home a lot. Oh, spring onions. Well, not really spring onions, they're like quite big, right? We have this big green onions in Japan, right? Oh, we didn't have this over there, right? These are enoki mushrooms, right? These are also very bouncy and meaty. I love them. Right, you can feel autumn right over here, right? Moyashi, bean sprouts, bimo, green peppers. Alright, so from here, the ingredients are going to get to know each other. They're going to boil together. They're going to release their juices, and we're going to be left with a very, very tasty chanko hot pot. Can't wait to taste it. Oof. Oof, look at that. That looks amazing. The smell of the sesame oil is just like hitting me. It's amazing. Alright guys, it's done. Look at this. The Okami-san was kind enough to put everything inside, put everything in a torizara, which is just pretty much like a one size, well not one size, like a personal plate, right? We have gobo, we have shiitake, we have everything in there. I think I'm going to go one by one and let you guys know how it tastes like. We also have shichimi and ichimi, which is some sort of a Japanese spice. right? A little bit different. This one has sesame seeds in, and this is ichimi, right? And as you can see, they're a little bit different. And the difference from ichimi and shichimi is that this is just one spice, one sort of pepper. That's why ichimi. And this one is shichimi, which is 7 different spices. Wait, that's not a 7. 7 different spices. That's why, there's a little bit more of stuff in there, right? I'll put a little bit of that later, right? First, let's go with the soup. Like, it has to be the soup first, right? Smells good. That's very mild. Is it shoyu? Is it soy sauce? It's quite a healthy flavor. I was not expecting that. I thought it would be a little bit more salty, a little bit more punch to it, but it's very healthy. I want to try the negi first, right? The green onion. You can see all the juices got in there. Yeah, you can never go wrong with green onion. Up next, Napa cabbage. Hhisashi, right? Hhisashi, Napa cabbage. We don't see these a lot in the States or Canada, well, America. But it's actually a very, very common vegetable in Japan. There's a lot of stuff like that is made from these. Kimchi is made from these. It's also, like, as I said, as a staple in nabe. And it's just very, very tasty. And the property of the Napa cabbage is that it absorbs the juices, it absorbs the broth. So it's a very, let's say, neutral vegetable. So all of the juices, all of the things, all of the goodness from the umami and everything over here are absorbed into that. Let's do this. Yeah. It's like biting into the broth. Yeah, it's really good. I love Napa cabbage. It's just perfect for this kind of food. All right, let's go with the stars of the show, right? The gobo, the nikudango, which are meatballs, the shiitake, and the aburage, right? Where should we start? I think I'm gonna go with the shiitake first, right? Shiitake first. Look, the shuriken thing kind of shrinks, so it doesn't look like a ninja star anymore. Let's try it. Here we go. Very mild, but you can feel the umami left the shiitake, and then it kind of combined all of itself with the broth and then came back again. That's kind of cool. Let's go with the nikudango, right? Meatball. It's made out of chicken, mainly chicken. It has a little bit of beef and then a little bit of a pork in there, but mainly chicken. That's interesting. You cannot feel the cartilage, but it's an interesting flavor. I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of tasty, but it's also sort of sour at the same time. Interesting. I think they season it with something peculiar. I cannot point it out, but it's interesting. It's an interesting flavor. Here's my 2 favorites. The aburage, because it's tofu, but it's fried tofu. It has its own flavor. Again, it absorbs all the flavors, all the goodness, all the umami of the broth, and packs it into a very meaty kind of bite. You guys ready? That's really good. That was really good. You can just like feel the explosion of the broth like coming out like from the aburage once you bite into it. It was really good. All right, last but not least, gobo. Right, as I said, this is a very interesting root that we have in Japan, and I'm in love with it. I really love this thing. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Are you guys ready? Yeah, that's really good. I mean, all in all, it's just very mild. I'm surprised that sumo wrestlers eat this every day. Since they're like very, very big, I would have imagined that they would eat a little bit more of fatty or I don't know, unhealthy foods per se or salty foods. But it tastes super healthy. It actually is it does what it says. It does what it's supposed to do, right? Have a very nutritional and healthy meal, but with a lot of calories, right? So you can get big and strong like the sumo wrestlers. I'm quite impressed. I wasn't expecting it to be this healthy. Now, here's the thing. Let's try the ichimi first, right? Because this one right here is just one spice. This ichimi has this and other spices. So we're gonna go with this one first, okay? Let's see how does it change the flavor of the nabe. Mix it up a little bit. Wow, that packs some punch. I love spicy food, I'm telling you, but I wasn't expecting it to pack that much punch. It definitely changes the whole health thing going on, right? Right, let's try the shichimi, which as I said, has 7 spices, right? There we go, let's get some sesame seeds over there too. Sesame seeds, yes. All right, mix it up. Yeah, it's definitely more complex. This ichimi is way more complex than the ichimi, and I think I like it better. Yeah, it makes for a very nice sort of a palate change. Yeah, I think this is a secret to eating a lot of chanko-nabe because on itself it's very healthy, it's very mild, not salty at all. So maybe using the shichimi and the ichimi, to change the taste of it while you go, helps you like eat a lot so you can get big. All in all, I think it's great. I think it's very healthy, and if you guys aren't here, you should really try it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Whiskey and shochu?
Shochu.
Yeah. My buzzing spots in Japan.